All right. On to the semifinals. We got the 7 seed Haley Richard versus the 3 seed Peter Pinot. Peter just defeated fellow Mount Pleasant bowler Will Kelly, and Haley defeated the 2 seed Scott Matthews, who crushed tonight. So that was a good win. The other match, we got a good one, and I'm not streaming it, unfortunately, but Andrew Anderson versus Justin Knowles. So a couple killers down there. If you missed it, we got the potential for another boyfriend-girlfriend final. Andrew versus Haley. We just had that a week ago with Pat Young Jr. and Amber Elliott. So we might be setting a theme. And we got something's going on. Peter, it's got a 9 up there for you. What? Oh, these are still practice. Oh, I thought they were done. Okay. I'm new here. Guess they're still practicing. He was looking all serious, like it was a shot that counted. Oh, he always looks serious. That was the most serious looking practice shot I've ever seen in my life, man. That's how it should be, though. You play like you practice, right? Right. Don't tell Allen Iverson that. Right. All right, so now we're starting, I guess. Unless they still have 1 shot left. Peter Pinot playing head games with Haley up here. Come on, I'm saying it out loud on purpose. You didn't hear me? I said Peter Pinot's playing mental games with Haley up here. I know, I'm messing with you, man. And it looks like Knowles with a strike 7 count in the other match. Oof, nasty. Nasty 8-pin on 15 for Haley. And Andrew's got strike spare down there. Wish I had a helper tonight to do 2 matches. This would be a good night to have both matches going. 2 really good matches here. My bad. I announce this every time I do this, but like I need helpers in the events, and I don't have really much money to pay. But if there's anybody that can help me either get scores or set up some streams on the other matches, it would really, really, really help me out. So if you're at an event and want to volunteer some time, I could really use the help. Trying to stream as many matches as we can. Hope we got a good angle for you. I can't see my phone, so I can't. Anybody who's in the chat, I can't see it right now. And a nasty split for Peter. He's the one that helped us get set up in Mount Pleasant at Riverwood for a few events. Got to thank our sponsors today, too. The Hempire Collective and JK Logics. I was hoping Cameron might come out. I haven't seen Cameron Fritz in a while, but he's done a lot for us as a 2nd year sponsoring. Same with Mario up at the Hempire Collective. He's sponsored 2 years in a row. He's also going to sponsor our Bay City Open in January with K&D Flooring, which is Kevin Green. So we got 2,000 added to that event. Still trying to get some more. I'd like to get about 5,000 or 6,000 added to that event. It's been a while since Bay City had a really good tournament. We need to get that back. Same center monitor lanes. They used to have the old Match Game Classics up there monthly. I remember when I first moved up to adult bowling, that was a pretty big deal. They'd fill the house every single time. 120 bowlers. I think it was 120. Pretty sure they got 48 lanes. They were doing 5 in a pair, and it was 120 every single month. It was amazing. The competition was great. That's how I got introduced to competitive bowling at the adult level. That and the old Michigan Majors tournaments. And then mini matches here in Lansing as well. Those were great events. So Peter's got a 9 in the first with the hole and then a spare in the second. And Haley's got a spare in the first. Looks pretty good. Strike for Haley. And if you missed the first match, I told you guys it was brutal tonight. Minus 90 was the cut. Minus 90 and minus 93 was the cash. We had 36 bowlers, so the top 9 cashed. Haley Dan was the highest lady or senior out of the cash, and she was 767, I believe. So she was, or no, it must have been 667. Because 767 would have been in the cut, so 667, I think. And a bucket minus the 8. So she left the 8 the first frame, and now she leaves the bucket minus the 8. So in 2 frames on this lane, she's left the bucket. That pair looks pretty fun. Does it? Yeah, I saw a lot of that tonight. Are the approaches bad tonight? I didn't find that. Nobody said anything until game 4. Then, like, everybody said something. Yeah. That sucks. I love this house, but that's a theme that seems to happen here, though. Yeah. Got some approach problems a little bit. This is one of those surfaces. This is the old anvil lane, pro anvil lane, with the shiny approaches, and all you want to do is dry buff these. You don't want to use chemicals or anything. You just dry buff them. When you start using chemicals or water or anything like that, it just makes everything tacky. I remember Galaxy Lanes and Grand Blanc pretty much had it down. They also had dehumidifiers in their vent system, which helped a lot. So that combination of the dry buff with the dehumidifiers, I think, is the way to go. Because in the summer in Michigan, it's just always humid. And there's lakes around here too, so I'm sure it gets extra humid in East Lansing. I think we're pretty close to a lake, if I remember right. Peter looks like he made a pretty nice ball change here, but leaves a 9-pin on a good shot. He's down 11. This is his 4th frame. Haley's got a spare up in the 3rd. Andrew just can't find it down there with a big 4 in the other match. I think Knowles has a hole down there too, and a split conversion. So neither one of those guys are. Woo! You almost got the big 4. Got 3 of them. So it's nasty down there. It looks like it's a 13-pin lead for Justin. And a nice shot for Haley. Can't tell what that is. It looks like it's a cleaner resin. It looks purple to me. I can't really tell, blue or purple. If I had to guess, I would say it's a Sem. GB4 maybe? It's the GB4 Pearl. Is that? I think that's purple and black, right? So far behind on bowling balls right now, it's embarrassing. That would be my guess. And a double for Haley. Takes a commanding lean. Is that a GB4 Pearl? What is it? Bigfoot. Oh, that's right. She's on. Are you Stormers? Are you a Stormer? I can't remember. You're Hammer. Bigfoot. What is that? Radical? It's Brunswick family. I'm the same way. Okay. Radical ball. I never heard of that one, so I'm way behind on bowling balls. I bowled like 6 games in a year and a half, so it's been rough. It hasn't been that long. I bowled in October. It's been 6 games since October. Yeah. I had heart surgery in November, so yeah. Like I said, he made a good ball change here, but that's just he's tweaking a little bit right now, tweaking his look. Got a 4-pin there. It sounded kind of rough. I said he's tweaking. That means something else if you're from Flint. So a lot of people tweak in Flint. And Peter's throwing it really good. Just missed a spare and had a rough break the first frame, but he's throwing it pretty good right now. You could tell that whatever he was throwing earlier just wasn't the right ball, and this one looks like the right piece. I should give you guys the microphone. You can commentate. You guys want to commentate? You guys want to commentate? No. They don't want to commentate. You guys get to suffer through me. Well, I'm probably not enough of one, so. They don't call him the best color guy in the game for nothing. Oh, man. He's so close right now. So close. Start making up stories with people. Like Ernie Harwell. This man hails from Nebraska. Just start making up stuff. As a little kid, I'd be like, how does he know that? That ball was caught by a man from Tuscaloosa, Pennsylvania. I don't know, whatever. Just making up stuff. And a good spare. Looks like he's throwing an ASIM. I think that's a storm ball. What are you throwing, Peter? What is it, gem? All right, he's throwing a gem, so. Yeah. It looks. BDS Pro Shop. Yeah, shout out to Cooper Mathewson for Peter, and Haley's got the right look right now. She's got immaculate ball motion right now. Like I said, Peter's super close, but she's got the stones, so to speak. And it's going to be tough to get Andrew in the finals here. He's got a double down there, and Andrew just threw spare, and he was already down 13, I think. So he's got a good lead over there now, Justin Knowles. Another good one for Haley. That ball looks pretty nice, not going to lie. 4-bagger for Haley. She's on 270 if she punches out. 216 if Peter punches out. So honestly, if he punches out, she still has to stay clean. So it's still early. Peter can put some pressure on her here. The bad news for Peter is her look is amazing right now. Haley's listening to me. He just lost that one. And a 6 for Peter. Justin Knowles has got a 9 spare. Still in control of that match. I'm so blind. I think I see a 131 in the 8th for Justin with a spare. And a 107 in the 8th. Sorry, 7th frame. And a 107 in the 7th for Andrew with a spare in the 8th. So I think it's a 24-pin match down there. Purely speculative, as I can't see very good. Head out of your ass. At the peanut gallery down here. Screaming at Peter. Justin through the face leaves a 4-7. So that's going to give Andrew a little bit of a chance with no double from Justin. I think Andrew can punch for 187. And I believe Knowles is going 191 pace. So it's similar to the situation we had a minute ago here, where if Andrew can punch out, he can force good pin count marks from Justin. And this one's going to go to Haley. She's got this one wrapped up. 131 in the, or 111 in the 7th. The spare in the 8th for Peter. Another strike for Haley Richard. We'll be at her family center here soon, I think in August. 10-pin lane, or 10-pin alley in Tecumseh, Michigan. Pretty sure it's early August. I think it's on a Tuesday as well. So probably not next Tuesday, but probably 3 weeks from tonight is my guess. Yeah, 3 weeks from tonight, I believe, is when we're there. Andrew with the 7th spare, so I think Knowles has that one. It's going to be Knowles and Haley in the finals. Haley with the spare. So we will start a new stream for the finals again. So head back to our YouTube homepage when this is wrapped up. Refresh it, and we'll have a new stream for the final match. We're going to have the 5 seed Justin Knowles and the 7 Haley Richard. I'm going to hang up, so to speak, go get their scores, and I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, everybody.